Welcome to Sandnes, Norway, and welcome to Vagen Upper Secondary School.
So this is the production suite that accompanies the live TV studio. You can see intercom systems, some Genelec monitoring, obviously video monitoring there, and camera control here, video mixing, some further lighting control on the right hand side of the system here, and next door there's a fairly well spec'd audio mixing suite. There's a DigiDesign C24 desk. It's quite a nice bit of kit. There's also a further little mixer there for using Pro Tools, and next door you can see the Mac Pros at the bottom of the rack on the left. They're doing a lot of the heavy lifting running Cubase and Pro Tools. There's also patching there which allows the audio from other parts of the building to come in over the fibre network. So this is one of 4 dance studios that Vagen College has been equipped with. Nicely laid out, quite spacious. Up in the ceiling we've got some lighting, which is all controllable, and then the main system in here are JBL Eon 515 powered speakers. They're up in the services there, and then hidden in the roof on one side and above the rack on the other side are accompanying subs. These are S18s. Over here there's an NEC 50-inch LCD panel for watching pre-choreographed routines, that kind of thing, or playback. Down here, a little equipment rack. The main feature is this Pioneer DVD CD player, which was spec'd because it allows jog dial type playback of both audio and video files, allowing the instructor to skip through nice and easily. Underneath you can see the Extron MLC system with some source selection, a little bit of auxiliary input there on the right hand side. This is one of the video conferencing enabled seminar rooms at Vagen. Up there you've got a NEC projector and preview monitor for the video conference, AKG suspended ceiling mics. Down on the floor there's a NEC panel for previewing any presentations for the lecturer, and that accompanies a mobile teaching position there, which has most of the room control. There's an AverMedia document camera, some Smart Symposium touch interface for presentation annotation tasks, and on the right a small Crestron touchscreen for source selection, media control, lighting control. Up here, either side of the board, we have Eon 515 active loudspeakers, again from JBL, with a standard, slightly ugly bracket. Up in the ceiling there are more JBL speakers. In the equipment rack there is the PC, some Kramer source selection switching, some Denon DVD player, Crestron controller, and also some Lightware HDMI and DVI matrixing, BSS processing, crown amplification for the ceiling speakers, and then Amplitronic induction loop amplifier. This is the main art and drawing studio of Vagen College. You can see very spacious. You fit about 100 students in here if you need to. As you come up the stairs there's a digital graphical art section here, a lot of iMac computers, network access for adding more computers or more equipment if you want to, and there are about 25 or 30 of these up here. Come around the corner and you'll look down into the main room and you can see a centrally hung arrangement there just above the teaching position, and there's a pair of the JBL Eons either side of the projection surface, and they're actually all suspended from Unicol drop down poles, as is this NEC projector, which is 3000 lumens, copes well with the light from the skylight in the room, gives a nice natural drawing environment. As we get closer to the centrally suspended unit, you'll actually see an engineering solution that VU had to come up with themselves. There's not actually a top mounting position on the speaker, so they've had to create their own and then wire it up slightly differently through the top into that service bar. This is actually a Draper motorised projection surface that's mounted in between these two speakers. It's in a 4:3 aspect ratio and it's about 3 metres. This is the college's main auditorium. It's got Meyer Sound line array hangers either side, reinforced with a pair of subs. And centrally there's another cluster providing a centre cluster. There's also a pair of projectors. One's on the left is a PD Cineo projector for film performance, and on the right there's an NEC unit that's lower res and is used for sort of backdrop work in theatre production. There's the second Meyer sound array. Coming back towards the front of house position, we've got another full-on DigiDesign desk linked to the main audio network and to the recording suite upstairs. On the left there's a Grand Mar 2 lighting console. This is actually one of the most highly spec'd auditoriums in Norway at the moment. It's intended to be used both by the college but also let out to visiting production companies or organisations who need such a facility.
Hi, I'm Frode By. I work with COVI and has been the AV consultant for this project, working with teachers and headmasters and administration to sort out what they really needs and how to install it.
And Frode, what do you think the most challenging aspect of this particular installation has been?
Well, it has been the same here, as we see or have been seeing in most installations for the last couple of years or more than that, to getting all kind of video sources put into one media.
Okay, and now the project's nearing completion. How do you feel it's gone, and how much more is there left?
Well, the project has been a bit delayed. It was delayed rather early in the process, so it has nothing to do with the AV systems. But as we now have been running this school for about, how much is it, 3 months? I think it's, the end is quite close, and it's getting good.